Okay, hey, back again. This is Champ. Uh, Again, let's go ahead and start off and tell you how you can always contact us. It's first and foremost, entertainment purposes only. Instagram, Team Players United. Facebook, Carlos Monroe L. Twitter, Team Players United at Team Players 220. You can also call us at 877-725-8242. You can email us anytime, day or night. You come up with any information you want to share with us, or actually assist us in the information that we're giving out. And maybe you might need assistance in correcting us on a fact or a fact check. cmonroe220 at gmail.com. Again, as always, I got my brother D from another mother from South Carolina on the line. And today's subject will be slavery in the trucking game and or industry, whatever terminology you want to use. Now, D, what I've been checking out, there's a lot of brothers and sisters, and I always stress this: white, black, green, and orange, all our brothers and sisters. They are referring to slavery in the game when it comes to just the general topic of being a slave in the system, and they look at like the company driver versus the driver who's an owner op, who has his own business. They trying to compare and say, okay, just because I'm a company driver, I'm not a slave. Well, just because I'm an owner op, I'm not a slave. The company man, well, I'm not a slave at all. You know, and that's not what I'm trying to touch here. And I understand that, you know, people have their ups and downs and they always want to play their card of who's better than who. And that's not what it's really about. We all, everything that we have out here today, from disinfectant to water to toilet paper, so on and so forth, we bring it to you. And if you want to call us a slave, and the person who's wiping their ass with the toilet paper, he's a slave too because he need it. So that's not what we're talking about. We want to talk about the 2020 situation that actually just happened here and it's happening right now today, that we actually seen and we experienced it firsthand. And we also, it put us into a perspective that we knew this has been going on the whole time, but this time it really hit home to we actually seen what the brokering firms were doing to us, from the higher powers that monopolize the industry. And I also want to go back at these doggone dump trucks, man. These jokers are getting it, and they ain't got a broker or purse in there. They can actually, and you know, me, you talked about it before, a good old boy system. But at the same token, them good old boys, they rock it, you know. And they ain't letting these jokers come up here and touch nothing of theirs. And you know, we got to come together with that as well. But go ahead and get some information, man, firsthand. I was there with you, but them lows, the rates of what you experienced to the moment to where you just like, enough's enough.
Yeah. You know, we were going through the battle of getting loads, and I'm a person that's real picky about the loads that I take and the money I accept. Well, I came into the understanding that loads go for a certain price year round. And this is knowledge that everybody doesn't have. They just don't, brokerage firms just don't call a company and say, hey, we're going to take your load, we'll make sure your load get moved today. They got contracted for a year. And they got a certain price that's on it.
Yep.
All right? So now, what they do is, in order for them to make money, they're taking at that particular price that they contracted for, and they'll say, hey, listen, we got owner operators and companies out here that'll take that load, but we'll give it to y'all for $1.50 less than what we actually get it for.
Right.
But to us as an owner operator that's newer in the game and don't understand the finance of it, it seems like a good number.
Yes.
So you beat yourself.
Yes.
Because you don't have to understand it. See, slavery is a system, and it just ain't got nothing to do with black or white or somebody beating you with a whip. It has to do with somebody using your blood, sweat, and tears to make them rich and you stay at a certain level. That's slavery.
What's the terminology for that when you turn around and just voluntary slavery? Basically, when you just sign yourself into a situation, I guess that's what it's called.
Servitude, man.
Servitude. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You servitude. You an indentured servant.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So whether you own yours with your name on it or whatever, you're an indentured servant. Because you allow somebody to dictate what you can make. And you take it gladly.
Mm.
And they getting rich off of what you do.
Yep.
You're the one putting in all the work.
Yep. Yep.
And you gladly accept it. And
Yeah.
if you don't know no better, you have to take it. That's the bottom line.
Remember I told you before, I was like, man, for all those jokers that's out there crying, I was like, Family Dollar, Dollar General, stop there. You can buy a jar of Vaseline. You buy one, get one free. Pack yourself in the morning and pack yourself at night, because it's going to hurt even when you pack yourself in the morning. They're going to screw you. They're going to screw you.
Well, what we found out was that by accident, the brokers were talking a little too much, not the brokers firm, but the guys who actually put the work out there.
Mm-hmm.
We got to complaining to them about it, and they slip and say, man, this is crazy, you guys are getting wrong.
Yep.
So, a little we ended up doing one day, it was like $1.60 a mile.
Yep.
The broker accidentally slipped up and said, yeah, we get it for like $3.45 a mile right now. I was like, nah, I don't want that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And Zach, we immediately turned it down that day. And I was like, yo, listen, man, this is going on all the time. You know how frustrated I was. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, no, just hold tight a minute. We ain't moving because I ain't taking that no.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a couple hours later, but at the end of the day, we still get what we want.
Yeah.
You can't be moving. But you got to show your guns then.
Yeah.
You got to hold fast and say what you mean and do what you say.
Yeah, most definitely. There was another brother that I know. I'm not gonna give the name of the company, but he works there. I worked there for umpteen years, man, for a long time, and he's in traffic. And I told him, man, do me a favor and tell me what the major company that you have that you guys services you guys on the low. What are they still getting paid? Man, these cocksuckers were still getting paid $5.65 a mile. But yet, when you call them and try to get the run, they might want to give you $1.85, $1.95. And this is on the good season. This is not what just happened for 2020 here. Because right now, they turn around and try to give it to you for 90 cents. But mind you, they turn around and with the economy dropping, they played their card. They held their card back, but they played it then. And they put it down there for 80, 90 cents. You're talking about a 44,000 pound load going over 600 miles, and you're gonna give me 85 cents a mile? Now, I totally understand. Well, fuck that. No, I do not understand what Florida does. Florida is one of the worst states, and I'm gonna just stamp that one. And some of the, man, them cats up there, they know that they're getting those loads coming off the water. They know they got good rates, but they keep that money in Florida. And do what you do. But you get me down in there, you trick me down there for like $2.50, and I can't get no more than 90 cents coming out that bad boy. This has been forever and a day. They always have been like this. But when you turn around and run it across the board from every state to state to state, from out of Chicago, out of Wisconsin, out of Colorado, and you do me like, California sucks too. Going over there sucks. And it's not California, it's not the individual states. It's the brokers and how they get down and how they play is based on their monopolized format or their system or how they're going to run us. And that's where the slavery comes into, because we have to turn around and take it, because us as truck drivers, there's no, what should I say it? There's no unionized system put in place for us. Now, when I say that, I'm very strong with it, because if you look at the brokers, and you brokers, hey, you doing the job. Some of you cats are really real with us, and y'all do what you can to help us, and y'all know we getting screwed. The brokering firms, them cats, they turn around, man, and they stick it to us, and they know that they are, they pass down these weak ass loads to the broker, and the broker has to look at it like, I really have to talk to this man about this. I really have to talk to this woman about this load. And it's like they turn around and they screw us every chance that they get. And in 2020, it was the biggest telltale sign. And the brokering firms, they unionize. DOT is a union in itself, so we ain't even tripping on them cats. They just do what they do. They do a job. Some of them are assholes. Some of them are pretty cool. But everyone unionizes except for the truck driver. I mean, you have unions in the trucking industry, but not as a whole for the 51 states that we have now, or 52, Hawaii, Alaska, whatever. But there's nothing for us. We're out there by ourselves. We're gunslinging by ourselves. There's no rep coming out, not one state that's going to stand up for us. And I just think it's about time that something like this happens. And I know this is a very crazy subject and a topic right here, and people are going to be like, oh shit, he's saying cuss words. He's putting X on someone's back that's going to stand up and make this happen. I'm not saying I'm that guy, but who knows? If it's presented right, hell, I'll jump in the bandwagon. But something has to be done for us. We really have to turn around and be able to take that shackle off our neck and off our ankles and be able to move freely and cut these brokering firms, because I'm telling you, I'm telling you, these doggone good old boys in this goddamn dump truck industry, these cats ain't playing. They ain't playing. The quarries, they wish a broker would bring their ass up in there talking about what you gonna run our trucks and or our business. They ain't playing.
I've had experiences in that dump truck game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And in every state, first of all, let's say in every state, there's a major construction company that takes care of all of the work in that city.
Yeah.
Alright. With that being said, once you know who is the major player for construction of highways, buildings, those are the people that's gonna need the dump trucks to be delivered there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Let's just say it's a joint called Union of Atlanta. We just say that.
Okay.
Union of Atlanta runs all the construction and the highway building out there.
Okay.
Alright? Well, Union of Atlanta gonna pick 5 people. They got dump truck businesses, and they gonna run with them.
Right.
Now, if one of them 5 wanna put their homeboys on or put their friends on, that's on them. But they running under their name.
Yeah.
They're only giving 5 people. One of them, they're gonna have to pick up the minority business owner.
Yeah.
And it's just so they don't have to go through lawsuits and the fringes and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they're gonna put their people on first. And most of the construction companies are of another race.
Right.
Just to be honest with you.
Right.
So